Ça bouge pas?
Ça donne un.
Ça doit donner 3.
On your right, African American Museum, started in 1976. First of its kind in a major city, paid for entirely by taxpayer dollars. It's our favorite museum. We're going to move in 2025 to a new location. As we move forward, if you look to your right, the street sign, red banner with Chinese characters, that's a border street to Chinatown. So once we cross it, we will be in Chinatown. Chinatown is representing Chinatown. And as we move forward, remember Chinatown is on this side, so to your right, you're going to want to take your cameras out and look to your right. Right. Chinese, try to be on your right. If you're up front, you should be gate given to Philadelphia. Right, on your right, Chinese Friendship Gate. Beautiful, amazing work of art. Watch out on your left, you're gonna want to duck, you're gonna want to duck. Karaoke bar, Layer KTV, karaoke bar. Alright, so if you look in front of you, the 11th Street Chinatown. Alright, so once we cross 11th Street, we are finished with Chinatown. It's 4 blocks from 8 to 11.
Okay. 4 blocks. Carro.
We're gonna get the Pennsylvania Convention Center. Watch out on your right, so duck. Everybody on this side, get low. So this is the Pennsylvania Convention Center, largest event space in Philadelphia. 1 million square feet of event space. All right, holds the flower show, the auto show, tattoo convention, comic book convention, and the Democratic and Republican National Convention. On the left, you guys like food? Everybody likes food, right? So this is the largest eatery location. It is an open air market with 80 different restaurants. So there's a lot of food in here.
80.
That's the Reading Terminal Market. Alright, so pretty cool. I like it a lot. I like food. If you like food, you'll like it too. Alright, watch out on your left. Duck on your right. Yeah. Alright, as we make our way, watch out on your left. As you look to your see the Hard Rock Cafe. Huge spinning guitar. Not too bad. There it is. That's the Hard Rock Cafe. Third largest guitar in the world. Right. You're gonna want to watch out again on your right. So get down a little bit, get down a little bit, get down a little bit. Yep. That is City Hall. Largest all-stone city government building in the world. Artwork on it. So if you look at it, there's artwork all over the building. A lot of stone sculptures. They were all designed by Alexander Calder. One guy, 31 years, a whole bunch of statues. Up top, that's William Penn. That is the first person to name and plan the city of Philadelphia. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's 35 feet tall, and he's made of brass. Huge statue. If you keep looking at City Hall, you'll see all the air conditioners in the window. Most in-window air conditioning units of any building in the world. Tallest statue to stand on the city government building, and the tallest city government building made of stone. So that's our City Hall. We finished it in 1902. All right, so it's pretty cool. As we go around it, you'll get some really good pictures. I'll go on your right, First National Bank on Market Street. Beautiful building. And then this is the Masonic Temple. So the Freemasons, that's their building, headquarters for the city of Philadelphia and the state of Pennsylvania. And then this is my favorite view of City Hall. You get Benjamin Franklin's face above the archway. It's nice. And then you look to your right, park. Alright, so if you look here, L-O-V-E, Love. That's Love Park. Alright, so you see the Love statue. Some people playing music. This is Love Park. It's the second version of Love Park. And then on your left, Pennsylvania Railroad from the board game Monopoly. So if you've ever played Monopoly, that's the Pennsylvania Railroad from that board game. And then we're gonna see a lot of flags. These are international country flags. So like, I'm part Nigerian, the Nigerian flag is here. We'll see the French flag. We'll see a bunch of other flags. So if you see your flag, feel free to take a picture. You see it right there? All right. Oh yeah. So yeah, feel free to shout out your flag if you see it. So, you're gonna hit the Benjamin Franklin Parkway. It's a 1-mile street. It connects City Hall to the Philadelphia Museum of Art. All right, so it's gonna take us a little bit to get to the Art Museum. But once we get there, you'll see it. It's where the Rocky statue is. You guys know Rocky? Yeah, we're familiar with Rocky a little bit. Here we go. So, you see flags over here, Angola, over there, Venezuela, Argentina. So there's a bunch of international country flags. They were put up in 1976. So just like the African American Museum, they're put up to celebrate cultural diversity. So that's kind of exciting. Cathedral Basilica is coming up next. It is a Catholic cathedral from 1864. So if you look to your right, that's this building. Beautiful work of art. Ooh. Ah. It's pretty. Alright, so that's the Cathedral Basilica. And then amor in Spanish means love, so that's our second love statue. If you look to your left, you're going to see the Swan Memorial Fountain. Now in Philadelphia, we swim in our fountains, so that's normal. It's kind of like a swimming pool. So you can see some of Philadelphians hanging out here, staying cool. Also, the library is here. This is the free library. The Chinese flag, and then you got the Burundian flag and the Costa Rican flag. We really do like flags. So there's the library. It was started by Benjamin. One of you are works of art. There's two really big kind of pillars. These two pillars were created to highlight soldiers and sailors from world wars. I think 1964 is when they were moved to here. All right, we're gonna make this right. And then if you're on this side, you're gonna wanna lean this side. Lean like that. There's gonna be some trees over here. Just watch out. Oh, thanks, Aaron. All right. Perfect. Watch out. All right. If you look to your right, Barnes Foundation. That's an art museum that has $25 billion worth of original artwork. Monet and Van Gogh have original artworks there. Then, of course, we get who created the thinker or the poet. If you look to your right, there it is. Beautiful work of art. Yeah, it's a grocery store. On your left, Parkway House. 1953. That building is designed by a woman named Elizabeth Fleischer. First woman in the United States to own her own architectural and design firm and to have a master's degree in architecture and design. And so she designed that building in 1953. It's very exciting. Every room gets equal amounts of sunlight throughout the course of a day. That's why it's so special. All right, making our way. Our next location is gonna be a prison. Eastern State Penitentiary. It's also a haunted house in October. For fun, I guess. All right, so. All right, we're doing good, we're doing good. Everybody doing great, you guys okay? Yeah, living, loving? All right, love it. Watch out on your right. All right, in front of us is the Eastern State Penitentiary building. 1934-35. You all right? You did it? You all right? You did it? Yeah. It's a little scary. It's okay. Only a tiny bit. All right, cool. So that's the prison. That's Eastern State Penitentiary. If you look to your right, you're going to see the building in its full effect. So look that way. That's the whole property. Right? So that's the first penitentiary in the entire world. It was closed in 1971, so 1829 to 1971, right? So they stick you in a cell for 23 hours a day. That's the first place to do that. You get one source of light, a small hole in the ceiling, and they would give you a Bible. That's it. And Most people went insane on the inside of the building, so we closed it. Now it is a criminal justice reform museum and a haunted house in October. All right, as we make our way forward, you're gonna wanna look to your right, and you're gonna see the Perlman Building. So it's an art museum for textiles, which is fabrics. All right, duck, 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 watch out, watch out. All right, here you go. That's the Perlman Building. You see it? Isn't it pretty? I like it a lot. So there's gold all over the building. Gold accents. There's actual gold at the top as well. Started as a life insurance company, and then, watch out on your right. And then in '99, it was purchased by the Philadelphia Museum of Art, and now itself is also an art museum. All right, as we make our way forward, St. Joan of Arc. Sound familiar? So that's her statue. All right, so we can see the St. Joan of Arc statue from here. Fought in the 100 Years' War for the French against the English. All right, cool. So, Philadelphia Museum of Art is right here. Those are the steps that Rocky ran during the movie. Yeah. Right? Yep. So, yes, Balboa. That's the. Yep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rocky. Yeah. That's the steps. So it's really cool. There are 82 steps total. The statue used to stand at the top of the steps, but he's been moved to the ground floor. So you're gonna have to look really close to see him, but he's over here, right? He's kind of behind a tree. So when we get closer, we'll give you an opportunity to get some looky-loos that we don't usually get to see, but it is here. As we move closer, you're gonna look over there if you want to see the Balboa statue. All right? This is Eakins Oval. Fountain, statue of George Washington, created by Jacques Grabier. That's the Rocky statue over there. You see him? Yeah, get your photos, get your Rocky photos. Yeah, we love Rocky. So, that's the statue. These are the steps. You can see it's very popular. A lot of people love the Rocky Balboa steps, even though technically it's the back of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. This is the part where everybody comes. All right, so we love the art museum. They moved the Rocky statue from the top of the steps to the stadiums in South Philly, but then they brought him back and put him on the ground floor, so he is free and accessible. So we love free. It's our favorite price. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, cool. So on your left, that's the George Washington statue. That statue was actually put up in 1930. I'll leave it up to you. All right, so great. So, as we make our way forward, we should be fine. I like to make car noises. All right, so on your right, the Lithuanian flag, the Luxembourg flag. As we move closer to City Hall, you'll notice that the flags are in alphabetical order, right? Mexico. After Mexico is Monaco. After Monaco is Morocco. So you can see these flags, right? Over 100 flags sit on the Benjamin Franklin Parkway. And as we get closer, you see the buildings over here? Tallest buildings in the city of Philadelphia. You guys know Comcast? They do like cable and stuff. It's an organization. They own the 2 tallest buildings in the city. One of them is this one on the right. It's like super tall. So that is 1,180 feet high. It's about 68 to 70 stories. Really tall. And then the building next to it is the second tallest building. Watch out. Nigeria. All right. Watch out, you're right. All right, duck. There you go. All right, you did it. All right, now look to your right. You're gonna see the Benjamin Franklin Institute. Watch out, Disney. Yeah. So this is the museum for field trips, right? So families, children from school, a lot of people use this museum. It's one of our most popular, right? So first, art museum, definitely the most popular. Second, is probably this museum. Third, the Rodin, where the thinker is that museum right there. It is called the Academy of Natural Sciences. Right, so that's the Academy of Natural Sciences. Started in 1805, is currently the oldest natural history museum in the nation. On your left, once again, Logan Circle. Pretty much a giant pool. It's also a fountain. If you look to your right, you get the Swedish flag. Beautiful statue. Keep looking. You're gonna see a public work of art. So the city of Philadelphia has a lot of public artworks. We are third in the world. So first is Paris, second is New York, third is Philadelphia. First, Paris. Fourth? Oh, I don't know. Montreal, I didn't know. Oh, that's great. Oh, I'll add that to the tour. Apparently Montreal is fourth. You guys are close. You guys are close. You might be third. I think New York cheated. They got 5 different boroughs. They're cheating. So let's just say we're second and you guys are third. Okay? Okay, we're just gonna move New York up the list. Cool. On your right, that is an example of some of our public artwork. So this is a beautiful sculpture. It is a memorial sculpture for the Holocaust. So that's why the Israeli flag is here. Usually the flags are in alphabetical order. But this one was put close to the Holocaust Memorial so that we could acknowledge the culture. So that's important. And then of course, when we get close up, we're gonna see Love Park again. Now Love Park has musicians in it, a love statue, but what we are gonna pay attention to when we get really close is the left, right? So we're gonna get to Love Park and we're gonna look on this side, all right? You're gonna see a mural. The city of Philadelphia has 4,000 murals. Bunch of giant wall paintings. One of our favorite is gonna be coming up soon. All right, here we go. As we move forward, look to your left. All right, so as you see it, this mural right here. Beautiful work of art. The Le Meridian mural. All right, so that is one of 4,000. So you got 3,999 left to go. Shouldn't take too long. Paul. Are you doing the alphabet? That's adorable. All right, love statue. You see it right here? That's it. That is Philadelphia's love statue. It is the second version of the love statue here in the city of Philadelphia. Then, if you look to your left, you're gonna get Philadelphia's City Hall. Once again, City Hall, largest all-stone city government building. We have walk-through fountains, which we use on a regular basis to stay cool. If you look to your right, you get a giant clothespin. That is a work of public art in the city of Philadelphia. Really exciting. Designed by a man named Klaus Oldenburg. On your left, you're gonna get more of Dilworth Plaza next to City Hall. As we mosey on forward, look to your left. That statue right there is Octavius Valentine Cato. He's a civil rights leader from the 1850s and 60s. He helped the city of Philadelphia in 1871. Today it's a Macy's And that Macy's has the second largest organ in the world. Looks like a giant piano. And then, of course, as we make our way forward, watch out. Look to your left. Right over here, we're gonna see the beautiful Hard Rock Cafe again. Now, what the Hard Rock Cafe has is the Pennsylvania Convention Center. This beautiful building is where the train station, the Reading Railroad Company, was started in 1893. Shopping centers all around. The city of Philadelphia loves to shop, right? So we have this rule that does not charge sales tax on clothing. Sales tax, which is pretty cool. That's why I buy clothes so much. I am wall painting. Sir! Solid. Solid. Alright, as we mosey on forward, duck on your right. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Down, everybody down, everybody down. Thank you, Aaron. Alright. Look to your right. You're gonna wanna look up. Giant wall painting number 2. Technically number 2, 3, and 4. Seems like we're putting another mural here, which is great. So you see on your right. So this is 1 mural, 2nd mural, 3rd mural, 4th mural. 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Alright, so these are the giant wall paintings. That was written in the city of Philadelphia by Thomas Jefferson. He did it in 1776 in this house, right? So this is the Declaration House. Pretty important. It's been recreated. That's not the original home. It was purchased by the city of Philadelphia in 1954, and then they rebuilt the house. As we move forward, on your right is gonna be the presidential mansion. So George Washington, first president, lived at 6th and Market. There's this house with no door, no windows, few walls, no ceiling. So that's the presidential mansion. So that's where the president lived from 1790 to, and then boom, as we make this left, if you look to your right, you're gonna see the graveyard that holds Benjamin Franklin. So Benjamin Franklin is one of Philadelphia's favorite people. He is an early revolutionary individual, and he is buried on the inside of this graveyard. All right, so that's the Christ Church burial ground. And then of course on your right is the United States Mint. So this is where we make our money. There's 4 mints: Denver, Colorado; West Point, New York; San Francisco, California; and Philadelphia. All right? Yes. Was named after 2 things: trees and numbers. All right? So every street was either a number or a tree. As we make this right, this street was originally known as sassafras. Sassafras is a type of tree. The root was used to make root tea, or root beer, as we know it today. All right, so this is sassafras in 1702, when William Penn is finished the city of Philadelphia after 20 years of planning. So from 1682 to 1702, he is planning the city of Philadelphia. He finishes in 1702, and we have pine, chestnut, walnut, cherry, spruce, apple, locust, mulberry, sassafras. Those are the streets named after trees. The number streets went from 2 to 30. There's no 1, that's front. And there's no 14, that's broad. So that really long street that we passed, that's 14th Street. Alright? As we move forward, you're gonna wanna look to your right. Not really historically important. It's kind of just like a good feel to New Jersey. It is 1.8 miles long. So it's pretty long. If you were to walk it, it'd take about 45 to 50 minutes. If you walk slow. I could do it in like 35 minutes. I got tiny legs, I walk fast. Right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a right, and in 1703, the city of Philadelphia got a new street, right? William Penn finishes Philadelphia in 1702. So as we make this right, nice and easy, you're gonna look to your left. So on your left is going to be Elfreth's Alley. So that's this alley right here. You're gonna see cobblestones, colonial homes. So this street was started in 1703 by a German blacksmith. His name was Jeremiah Elfreth. Elfreth's Alley has been lived on consecutively, so every year since 1712. So it's the second longest continuously lived on street in United States history. Alright, watch out on this side, there's a tree. Cool. Alright, duck on this side again, watch out. Watch out over here. Alright, so look to your right. This is the Christ Church. That is a church that's been here since 1695. Before William Penn finishes planning the city, the Church of England is here. So that's the Church of England. It's just called the Christ Church in Philadelphia. And then Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, president, and Betsy Ross, the lady who made the 5-point star in the American flag, they all went to that church. All right? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the Chief Tammany statue. So when William Penn got here in 1682, there's already a group of people that live here. They're called the Lenape, or the Delaware Native Americans. This was their chief, Chief Tammany. All right. As we mosey on forward, this is gonna be pretty fun. Irish Potato Famine Memorial. There's a beautiful sculpture. It's gonna be in front of us. You might just wanna look to your right, because we're gonna make a left. Area that goes across the Delaware River. So the Delaware River is this river right here. Also a name for the indigenous community, the Delaware. And then, boom. That's our Summerfest Carnival. Ferris wheel, merry-go-round, carnival games, funnel cake, fried Oreos, all the good stuff. All right, and then of course, as we make this left, you see the Benjamin Franklin Bridge again. You're gonna wanna look to your right. So over here, you're gonna see a huge mural. The largest wall painting in the city of Philadelphia is that one. It's a giant American flag. Alright, in addition to that, we also have the beautiful Franklin Fountain. Now, Franklin Fountain is an ice cream shop from the early colonial times. Technically it's the 1800s, so maybe not early colonial. But this is on the left, right at the corner. And then as we get ready to cross over 2nd Street, you're gonna wanna keep looking to your left. All right, once we cross this post office, was created to honor Benjamin Franklin. That's property right here. So Benjamin Franklin was Postmaster General from 1765, and now it's called the White House.
L'ancienne ville de Genève.
As we make this left,
L'ancienne ville de Genève.
Je pense que c'est Genève, je m'en rappelle plus.
if you look to your, well, technically you're just looking in front of you. If you look in front of you on this side, that's Congressional Hall. So Congress, during that same 10-year span, met with Senate, right? So Congress and Senate met together, right? So the House of Representatives and all those guys. What they did is they would meet in this building,
Des États-Unis.
right? So Washington lives there. Congress and Senate meet there.
Il n'y a pas de gens, il n'y a personne.
And then next to that is Independence Hall. You can see it, that's where the Liberty Bell was
Ça n'a rien à
up until we broke it the second time. Because we broke it twice.
Je ne mettrai pas.
Alright? So, in the place of the Liberty Bell, today is something known as the Centennial Bell. The Centennial Bell is in the clock tower right now. It's been there since 1876. So it's important, kind of old. Watch out. Alright, I love it.
Ok, maintenant, c'est votre temps libre. À 6h30, retournez dans le bus. Mais 6h20, je vais vous attendre ici, ok?
Ici, ok.
6h20 ici, 6h30 dans le bus. Maintenant, vous pouvez aller regarder la cloche, ok?